it's like once I feel like I finally start fucking with somebody or I'm cool with them, they always do something or show me something where I'm just like, yeah, I shouldn't really be fucking with you. Like you're not valid. You feel me? Like, and I don't even really go into the shit that I've done for people because a lot of people identify that as quote unquote throwing it in their face. I don't think it's throwing it in someone's face unless you truthfully like say like because of blah 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 blah, which is just like, hey, because I let you stay in my, and this is an example obviously, because I let you stay in my house for free, you should be a nicer person to me. I don't think that that's throwing something in someone's face. I think that's like a, hey, I was there for you, so like I need you to be there for me. And maybe you could just say it like that, and maybe that's why a person would interpret it as throwing it in their face. But I feel like that's pretty clear. Now, if a motherfucker was like, hey, because you lived with me for free 6 months ago, and now you got on your feet and everything right now in this moment, you need to do for me. Like, no, that's throwing something in your fucking face. Like, you're literally doing it in that moment to get something. And prime example of like intelligence, like what I just stated. Um, Trying to fucking explain that to somebody would have taken me like 3 fucking days. Because it's like you gotta chip away at that. I hate that word so much, but it's the truth. You gotta chip away at that ego because it's like the first thing you just said to somebody is obviously gonna be fucking offensive, at least on its face. You know what I mean?
Pick your hero or
Like there
villain
ain't no
from the
right way to
game.
say certain shit.
I am the god of thunder and the mightiest avenger.
Bro, I swear to God, if smoking gives me this dry socket bullshit that I seen, I'm gonna just ask to see if I can get my entire mandible fucking removed because I'll be damned. The paper said to wait 48 hours and then I can smoke in moderation. So I consider two your digs to be moderation.
I was exiled from Asgard as a youth. Now I would lay down my life to save it.
I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see this in the playback because I think this is just a Streamlabs issue.
A
But
nice
like
little freeze.
me playing this shit, it's like fucking.
We have to save the world. Not the first time. Won't be the
I don't
last.
even know how to explain it, bro. It's
Mjölnir.
like the
Let the
frames be
winds of
dropping and
hell
shit. That's the best
hear
way I can
my
put it.
soar.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Oh man.
3, 2, 1.
But yeah, man. I mean,
Capture the mission area. Got it?
I haven't posted a video in forever.
After what Hydra did to
This is really just me, just like blabbing, like fuck, yapping, as the kids would call it. But I mean, that's kind of what I do. Not yapping per se, but I do like to talk about things, but only when they're things of substance, of quality, something that is beneficial or helpful to me, or educational, or I'm learning something. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's just like I don't really like to shoot the shit, and that
Sector
fucking
mission area
rubs
here.
people the wrong way, and I don't like that because it's like, dude, like, nigga, are you are you genuinely thinking that you're so interesting of a person that I want to talk to you about nothing?
There's no match for a good hammer.
You know what I mean? But it's like I don't mean to be
Yours was a
rude
stretch.
or mean when I say those things to people because it's like I can recognize in the way that they communicate with me or even others that that type of human interaction for them is important. Meaning that, oh, I text you every day and we say hello or good morning to one another is important. You know what I'm saying? For some people that is, I guess.
Or a dagger.
Like obviously in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like I could think back to relationships that I've been in the past because Lord knows. But in the past, you know what I mean? And then I set an intention every day to message that person and say good morning and ask how their day was. I feel like that's like a very clear like situation in which it's like, okay, there needs to be an established pattern of communication or style of communication because of essentially who that person is to you. That is how I felt at that time. At that time, in my younger years. Now, I feel like it really all just depends on the person that you're with. You know what I mean? Like, there's no rules to that shit. Like, if I sit here and try to basically measure if I sit here and try to measure my life with someone else's ruler, it's never gonna add up. And that was like some extremely philosophical shit, but I feel like you get what I mean. Like, I can't measure how I do things with your ruler. It's never gonna, you know what I'm saying, the measurements aren't ever gonna line up type shit. I can use your ruler as like a reference point, but ultimately like, you know what I mean? You Zimmy, get your ass out of this bowl. No, nigga, you behold the god of thunder. Fuck is you talking about? Yoink. Good shit. But I feel like y'all get my point. But I don't know, shit. How do you feel about it? Because it's like me, if I dated somebody, I wouldn't necessarily be fucking through the roof upset that I didn't get a good morning text one day. That just sounds crazy as fuck. But like, that's where I feel like I don't understand certain things about human interaction. Because like, a woman would tell me, well, that's what you should do. And my response wouldn't be, okay. It would be, why? And that's what leads me to like other thoughts about like myself and like personal exploration and shit. Like, I mean, I wouldn't really go too far into it. I don't like self-diagnosing. I don't like people who self-diagnose themselves because it's like if you're not talking to a professional, then how do you fucking know? But then again, you know yourself more than anybody. So like I'm always in the gray area with shit because like I feel like, everything's valid at the end of the day. To you. You know what I'm saying? You could always make it valid in your own way type shit. But like that being on like the autism spectrum, or the spectrum of neurodivergence or whatever you is the correct way to really talk about that. Again, it's 2025. I don't want to get canceled. But I do feel like that is applicable for me because it's like I'm starting to realize as I get older, there are certain things about human interaction that, quite frankly, no matter how much you explain it to me, it will not make sense. Like I said, texting someone good morning every single day. Why do you want that? Oh, because that makes me feel like this person cares about me. But the whole relationship, they cheated on you. So how much did that good morning text really matter?
30 seconds
You know
before
what I mean?
get
Like,
ready.
I'm okay with somebody not texting me good morning every day, but it's like, at least if I'm around you, are you actually checking on me and how I feel? And I'm not saying that you have to, but I'm just saying, like, is that an aspect of it? Because if so, then like, why the fuck am I gonna bust your balls about not texting me good morning? Makes no sense. You already have a lot of shit that you gotta worry about already. Now you gotta remember to text a nigga good morning.
Starts in
Like,
5,
God forbid the woman that I'm with has memory issues. I don't think she's always gonna remember that.
all you need to do is capture the
I'm
vision
just a
area.
girl
Right?
type shit. But you get my point. Like, I just feel like a lot of people, like, I get it. We have non-negotiables and stuff like that. Yeah, whatever. But like, are we being unrealistic? Are we being too much? Or are we right to feel how we feel and to make up this mystery fantastic person who has every perfect quality that we've ever or that we've ever been looking for? Or does this person never fucking exist? And when we look at the relationships of the people around us, it's just that was the person for them at that point in time in their life, and they just stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was never like a perfect match, but like it's like two pieces of like Play-Doh when you mash them together. Like, if you mash them bitches together, they gon' you feel me? They're gonna go together. I don't know. So many interesting aspects about human life and experience of being human. A lot of these things really don't make sense to me though. I can honestly say that. Bro, I just don't understand what I'm still taking damage to. You. I thought that would break if I tried to fly through it, but I guess not. Maybe that makes too much sense? Question mark. This nigga Jeff. Go ahead and do it. Wow, he did it off point. That makes no sense. Why would you do that? Everybody's on point. I swear the people who play this game are fucking hilarious. So you're not gonna come in here? And that doesn't cause a hit. Yo. So when this man flies with this Mjolnir, Mjolnir, or however you pronounce it, it just means nothing? No, bro. So much damage, so little time. Literally crunching this shit. Nothing. Beating his actual ass for 30 seconds straight with a hammer. Nothing. Like literally maiming this dude. That's enemy hella. Yeah, we're cooked. Wink. That's all I could do. This man put a goddamn Groot wall up. Yo, no heals, no help, no nada. I don't get nothing. Nathan? I mean, at least my shit not lagging hard. It is a little bit still. I don't think it's gonna pick up on stream. I think that's a Streamlabs thing when I'm recording video, but it is what it is, bro. I'm gonna just play through it, or else I'll never be able to record a video. And honestly, if the fucking, like, I don't care, like, at this point. It is what it is. But yeah, I was gonna talk about something else low key, but I don't even know how I got on the main topic of, like, that's kind of how all these videos that I've done have gone. Like, rarely do I ever have like something prepared to actually talk about type shit. Which, why did my TV just randomly turn on? That's creepy as fuck. Swear to God I didn't hit the button. I'm sitting. Hear me clicking the fucking controller. Anyways, yeah, I never have that shit planned out. Like, I have an idea and then it just always transforms into whatever it is. That's just kind of how I am in life. Like, let shit be what it is. You feel me? Let shit flow how I do. Like, you try to force some shit, it ain't gonna work, bro. That's what I really feel like a lot of people are fucking doing. Like, it's just like you're trying to force it, and that's why the shit not working out. Yeah, I wasted my ult. Great. Should have saved it. Doink. But it is what it is.